this is where I transition into the inside. Close the door. So we have quite a few options for lighting. We have floor lights. They can be all accessed by this control panel at the entrance and exit. We have an option for cab lights. That doesn't actually turn anything on. You have to obviously manually do it whilst you're in the cab or the cockpit. Cigarette socket for travelling. And a voltmeter to show you the voltage of the leisure battery, because this does have quite a few batteries in it. We also installed handles. Everything has been repainted, including the fridge. So this is where we just masked everything off. We didn't want paint sprayed. It's had new flooring, as the original floor was mushy. It was quite disgusting, and you'd step on it and you'd be able to bounce like a bloody trampoline. Here we have the bathroom. Complete redo of the bathroom. Very modernised. The tub's still the same, just because of how exact the measurements are. You know, you can't buy we were going to just go through with a shower, and you can't just get a shower tray for a certain measurement. You could get it bespoke, but that would cost extra, and it was easier to spray it and then clean it, and it, you know, it works perfectly fine. Just in case you're in more rural areas, you've got the shower heads there. You have the back bedroom here, as I was just going to show. Got the chopping board there, just extra stuff. Everything's got cutlery, everything's already in here. We've got a stove, gas stove. Here's all your controls for the water pump and the gas. You can even test it. You've got the hood fan. You've got fridge freezer, as I mentioned. This is a completely new oak table. It was manufactured in line with the original one. It was the exact same dimensions, just proper oak. We've got all the walls have been wallpapered. They will be this material here, more of like a leather, velvety looking material. That is going to be on the wall in a grey, but for now we've got the nice wallpaper. We have TV that is actually on lift arms at the back, and that can come right out. We've got all our waters and stuff. It all works. And then the cool thing about this American RV is that it has a slide out. So right now it's pretty cramped. What we're saying, about 2.5 foot in this area, about 3 foot in this area. You know, not a lot of space. Standard RV size. When you're parked up though, you can probably get about the length of 3 people. Not 3 people like laid down, but like shoulder to shoulder. You could get 3 people in this space because it goes right out. For those of you looking here, this seal here presses against the wall. The back, that's about your room. It's quite lengthy. If I can get the camera in there. Yeah, it's quite a bit of extra space. Then your cab area, we have a subwoofer under the passenger chair, so it's very music friendly. Original steering wheel. The leather seats have been redone but just covered, so the original leather's still there. It's just we've got covers on top of the seats. We've got, of course, all the original wooden panels, so it looks kind of retro in here, but still everything's been padded off. Everything's been like lined, so it looks nice, because before this was just a plastic with a bit of like shitty velvet. Oh, can we blur that out? I hope we can. With a bit of velvet over the top, and it was just cut horribly. We've now got a Sony stereo system. Hello there. You can see me in that. This is, you know, not top end, but it's a really good improvement to what was here before, as this is 20 2 years old. There's the reverse camera as well, because this is big and has a massive blind spot, as you could imagine. Anything else we could talk about? Cool feature of these lights is that you have a drop down. If I do cab lights, flick that switch on, boom, you can do different colours. It's using just the standard LEDs that people put in the rooms, but this time you've got basically just a drop down of wood, and then perspex, and then the LEDs behind it, and it just goes right across the roof, you know. Especially in the dark, not so much now because it's daylight, but you can already see it shines upon the top of the cabinets here, but in the night time it goes all the way across the roof, and it's really cool. So again, those could be different colours: green, blue, red, you know, all the colours that are on these little remotes that you get with all of them. But no, that was just a cool little feature that design team thought was a good idea. We have storage spaces underneath these chairs. This is where you would sit in transit, as this is where they have seat belts, along with this chair here. We call it the captain's chair, even though the captain is the driver, but hey-ho. So yeah, this is the motorhome that you know, any motorhome enthusiast would love to have. It's not one of those coaches. That was our second decision. We might even go for it after this one. We might sell this, who knows. Again, this is the